This is a continuation about Honking for Freedom. Benjamin Dichter is with me. You were in it. We were just talking at the end of the last show about the fact that the real heavy guns, if you will, in Ottawa came in and you had already decided to disband.
That's right. That's right.
Had you made that decision and were you starting to disband? Trucks were leaving though, were they?
That's right. We were trying to leave. And all the road captains were communicating with the police liaisons to let them know we're leaving. We understand, because the police got violent the night before and they were trying to get out. And then all of a sudden they got boxed in. And by my side was Salman Sima, who is leading all the protests against Iran in Canada. He's a very close friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And he, the last few days, was walking me through it, saying they're going to box you in here. They're moving, somebody's moving trucks.
And he would know about government and police and protests.
That's right. He sat in jail because of the regime in Iran. That's why he's a political refugee to Canada. So we had that person mortified what he came to.
So, I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You're an author, and you know very well. So, if the police had not had the emergency's power, would everybody have gone home?
I think, I mean, the problem is the police got violent during that period. We had a great relationship with the police in the beginning. Even Chief Slowly said, this requires a political solution.
But you were there for too long.
We were there for, the too long was in the minds of the people in government, but the police and us had a great relationship. All the streets, and I can show you all the pictures, had emergency laneways. This myth that it was a blockade, that you couldn't navigate Ottawa, is crazy. Yeah,
well,
but
that was in the CBC, CTV, Global, they all covered that, so yeah. Most people believe that.
That's right.
So I went back to the point though. Benjamin, if they had not brought in the emergency's power, would have this all just gone away? Was it time?
All they needed to do was talk to us. They didn't even talk. They didn't have the courage to come and talk to their fellow Canadians. Nothing. It went from everybody in the government, in the police and law enforcement blaming each other. It's not our problem, it's someone else's problem. We see that in the inquiry. Right. To DEFCON 3, we're bringing in Canada's equivalent to martial law because we have some parking infringements for infractions for trucks in the city of Ottawa. It's crazy.
And you know people whose accounts were frozen.
Mine.
Yes.
And many others.
In particular.
Bank accounts, lines of credit, corporate account, everything I had.
How long did it take you to get that back?
The day after the Emergency Act was lifted, it was miraculously lifted except for the Royal Bank just last week. Really? And I canceled all my accounts there.
Benjamin Dichter. Great book, Honking for Freedom, available through all the agencies. It's a very good read, and thanks for coming on, and thanks for standing up for freedom. 3 minutes. When someone comes up to me in the Buckhorn Hardware and says, "You're Stephen LeDrew," and I go, "Yeah." He says, "I watch you every day because I want to learn what's going wrong in this country. We're doing something right because other people are not reporting things. If you agree, please subscribe and PayPal and enjoy."